Hello friends, welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And I'm back down in the knife dungeon or cutlery dungeon. I put this behind me, hopefully the camera will focus a little better. Um, I'm going to finish off that box that I showed you. I'm not going to take a real long time on it. I am going to ask you guys for any ideas. Like, should I store these knives in the box or should I get them into these? And if I do that, should I store them in these by pattern or by manufacturer? That's what I'm confused on. I'm thinking by pattern. This one here is a Stockman. This is the crowing rooster. Looks like this one might be an abalone. Yeah, it is an abalone. So, that's my question for you guys and gals. What do you think? How should I store them? You know, if I put the more inexpensive, inexpensive ones of these knives into those holders, I am not going to probably save the boxes, because one of the problem with frost cutlery knives, love those love the squareness there. One of the problem with frost cutlery knives, this is a 4-inch Stockman, is they don't put any part numbers on the tangs or anything. So once they're out of the box, pretty much you got to look at the pretty picture to figure out what you have. So that's kind of a pain in the old tuchus. This one's still in the thing. This is a blue swirl. So that's kind of a pain in the bum. Trying to see which one's the tallest and biggest here, so I can kind of get these stacked halfway decent. I'm going to get all the crowing roosters out first. Then I'll show those. Okay. This looks like an abalone whittler. Yeah, it's much better than it was. I mean, I might have the glow ring in my face showing in my glasses, but if I feel like you can at least see them, the knives better now. Oh, this is another zebra wood. This is a whittler here. Oh, that is beautiful wood, man. I gotta get these into some mineral oil on them, because man, those are just plain good looking. I mean, I don't know if the camera's doing them justice, but in person they are just top notch. Got a smaller Stockman. This is the same color that would have been on the other Stockman, that was 4-inch Stockman that was wrapped. Would have been this type of coloring. So that was a good one to have unwrapped there. But this is, of course, the smaller Stockman. What else do I have? Toothpick. Small toothpick Stockman. Okay, let's look at this other Stockman. This looks like an abalone. Good looking piece. But yeah, give me some ideas. What would you guys do? Would you spend the money to buy those, or just leave them in the box? And then on either of them, would you store them? Would you store them just by manufacturer? Like this would be all the crowing rooster and stuff, or when you put them up on shelves, would you put all the crowing rooster, all the stuff like that together? I just don't know what way to go. This is a Stockman, another 3-inch Stockman, that Whiskey River, I think is what they call it. Yeah, Whiskey River resin. Say that 3 times real fast. I dare ya. I triple dog dare ya. Okay, let's look at this Kentucky Congress. This looks like a nice piece. It's still wrapped, but I want to show this, because I think this might be the first Congress. Ooh, this is a 6-blade Congress, or a 5. I gotta learn how to count. I know it's more than 4. It's either a 5 or a 6-blade Congress. It looks like a 6, but when I looked at it more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-blade Congress and crushed ice. Come on, focus. There we go. That's a good looking piece. I'll break that out in a different video and just show that. I got a Stockman here and crushed ice, cracked ice, whatever they call it. So that's kind of cool. And I'm sorry that I'm confused here and I'm not sure what to do, but I want to do this to where it looks good, and when I go to show people, I'm not like just got a cluster bomb. I want to get through this and have this beautiful. Got a saddle horn trapper that's in the Whiskey River. Not going to break it out because it's fully wrapped. Another saddle horn trapper. I can show you what these look like. Come on, fall out of there. This is the cracked ice. I'm going to try and keep this video considerably shorter than the last one because I had a bunch of people ask me to please show the rest of the knives. But man, that last one, that was just a marathon for 30 minutes. It was cool looking at all the knives, but I know I looked at my watch time and stuff. Man, it was way down. So that means a lot of people are just like, nah, this ain't for me. And I don't do it just purely for watch times. What I should do is I just shouldn't care. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to care. I'm going to enjoy myself looking at these knives and sharing them with my friends. I think that's the right thing to do. If you think I'm stupid for that, please, honestly, let me know. Okay, 2-blade toothpick. 2-blade. Oh, that's a nice size toothpick. That's like the 3-inch toothpick or 3.5-inch toothpick. How big is that one? 3.5. That is a nice size toothpick in whiskey bone. Or not Whiskey River resin. I tell you, if I had a brain, I would be dangerous. Okay, this is a little itty bitty toothpick here. Huh. That was in the wrong box, but that's okay. It wasn't a toothpick box. It's just wrong box, so that's going to go over there. Maybe it wasn't in the wrong box because there's another little itty bitty one. So maybe that's what they have in these 2 blades. Okay, they're all pretty much. Oh, this is beautiful here. That's a stag bone. Okay, so they're all just teeny tinies like that. I thought it might have been a miss box, and because I got these second hand market, um, only God knows who's handled them, how they've changed around from box to box, and if they're even close to being in the right box till you look at them. This is a small toothpick, so this one is going to be tiny. Oh, why not break it out? Never been unwrapped. Let's see here. Oh, this is pretty. This is that nice blue swirl. It is a small toothpick, though. That one's hard for me to get a hold of because of my big hands and I don't feel them real well. But you know what? They're pretty. And like I said, I had some of my friends ask me to show them the whole box. So I'm going to show you all the whole box. I think this is the Whiskey River resin. Say that real fast. Whiskey. No. Oh, I'm glad I opened this one. I was so wrong. This is another beautiful one, zebra wood. And on this little toothpick, it's beautiful. Not quite as beautiful as the other ones, but I just love that. Yeah, that. Oh man, I get those in some mineral oil. Those are gonna just be gorgeous. I have to reach up here and get my beverage. I'm getting a mush mouth already. Gosh dang, spilled it. But thank goodness it's a concrete floor. Didn't get any on any knives, so that's okay. Oopsie. Okay, next up we're gonna go to E.C. Simmons. I'm gonna try and get them and the type of knives they are again, so that it's easier for me to stack them. I know it doesn't help you all any, but we're here just talking, having fun, hanging out. Saddle horn. Those are Stockmans. Small toothpick. Whittler. Kentucky. Stockman. And Stockman. Oh, I almost kicked my soda over. That would have been smooth. That would have been a real smooth move. I could have really berated myself then. Okay, we'll look at these larger Stockmans here. This is E.C. Simmons. Ooh, this is really pretty. Got the squared bolsters again. Man, I like that bone, or not bone, but that resin. What do they call that resin? California gold resin is what they call that resin. That's a good looking resin. Where's the other big Stockman? There's the other big Stockman, or larger Stockman. Oh, that's cool. It's got a kind of a, what is that called? A LaFleur cross, or Can't never remember what that's called. See if it says it on the box. It is Ockhorn. Doesn't say what the emblem is there. I'm going to move my beverage back here because I'm going to kick it if I'm not careful. Okay, let's move on to the whittlers. These are whittlers, so you know you got the same. Looks like a Stockman, but it's a set up the main blades by itself and the double blades on the opposite end. First time this one's seen the light of day too, unless somebody wrapped this up really good and never, you know, wrapped it up exactly how it came from the. This looks like a nice black bone. Or is it a black resin? Buffalo horn. I can honestly say I did not expect that. Oh, this is more one of those blue resins, and that's also a whittler. That's really nice. Okay, let's look at the Stockmans I got here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. This is you're gonna notice that same wood patterns and stuff. That's the zebra wood. It's because these are all owned by Frost. And when they do the runs, they do them for like every manufacturer they have. They just stamp the blades differently. I have even heard that sometimes you can get these with like in an EC Simmons box, wrapped EC Simmons, but it'll be like the crowing rooster. You know, it does happen from time to time where like something messed up, you know, where the shield got put in the wrong knife, you know. That's a good looking stock. So, but you know what? I know these are all salty and not top name brands, but man, they sure are fun. They are sure fun to have. Another one of those buffalo horn stock or oxhorn stockmans. I got two of those. What's this one? Oh, pretty. Oof. It's got a. It's popping out, so that's going to get put in the needs repair section. Let's go to Saddlehorn. Saddlehorn trappers now. Oh, pretty. This is that California Gold swirl. Definitely looks different on a smaller piece. I think that's a California Gold swirl still. These boxes are hard to read because they got the California Gold. Because see how they do their writing? It's like the same color writing as the box. It's like really difficult to see. This is probably oxhorn. Nope, this sure doesn't. It's got striations like it's a wood, so I don't think this is an oxhorn after I see it. It says buffalo handle. Well, I guess you could have striations like that in it. Or it might have been misboxed, but I'm not an expert. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, it wouldn't be the first time in my life. These are Kentucky Congress. Oh, I tell you, I am honestly whooped today. Yeah, this is our 5-blade Congress. I've been busy. I've stayed pretty consistent today. I mean, I have watched some TV, but I have been pretty consistent today. And doing this stuff, it stresses me out. I have learned that when I get, it's worth it because when I get things done, I'm 2, 4, yeah, another 5-blade Congress. When I get them done, I feel good. You know, I accomplished my goal. But man, getting there is just cool. Beautiful toothpick with horn. Excuse me. And we got another little, this is small toothpick. They're calling it our single blade. That looks like horn too, what they've been saying. So we're through the EC Simmons. So that's cool. We're down to our last
grouping here, which is a Koi River. I will try to do the biggest box first. That is a Stockman. These are what these boxes look like. This looks like it might be, oh, that is a pretty knife. Show side. Pile side. That's a pretty knife. That is a good looking knife there. Okay. I'm going to start getting some of them out. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to get keep them together at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I won't do the whole thing because I don't want to be, totally not getting stuff done. You all are here spending time with me, and like I've said before, I treat this as if you and I are sitting across the table and we're just having a beverage together and talking and having some fun. And so I wouldn't want to be like going, I gotta sort all my knives while you sit there bored. So I try to keep the conversation going at least, so that we can have a little bit of a conversation, we can have a little bit of fun, and eventually we can get back to where oh, those are good looking knives there, to where we can both truly enjoy ourselves again. That is a there, that is a there, almost there, guys and gals. Oh, I dropped it. Ooh, cool. Didn't realize I had any of those in here. That is don't have any of those up here yet. Okay, well, cool. Those are all that. What is this? Oh, my back is killing me. Okay. Well, let's continue with my larger knives I have here. This is a lockback. Oh, I knew I had this. I forgot. Check that out. Got the ipkiss. I think that's how you say it. A hook and a cross with a dove. Follow me. I'll make you fisher of men. That is a big piece too. Wow. That is cool. I knew I had this one somewhere, but they don't tell you it's that. They just make it, and then you kind of sort of figure it out later, which like what I just did. Let's do another lock back here. Oh man, that's pretty. This is fake stag. Yeah, it's got to be Stagolon. Stag bone resin. Salter resin Stagolon. Still a good looking piece. That's the tang stamp. Fly fishing lure. Man, that spring is strong. Either my fingers are tired from everything I've done today. They work my fingers to the bone. Work my finger to the bone, I tell you. Got our Stockman here. This is a good looking Stockman. Show side. Pile side. That's a nice looking Stockman. Oh, what's the next size box we have here? We'll go with the Whittlers. I think Frost calls them tobacco Whittlers, I believe. But they don't have it on the box anywhere. They just show a picture, so you just kind of guess what it is. Otherwise, this looks like mother. No, this is like pearl, imitation pearl. Still a good looking knife. Oh no, it says genuine mother of pearl. Wow. Oh, I guess I can see it now. Wow. There. No. Yeah. Oh, and I got another Stockman here too. I missed. Sorry. Oh, that one's never. I don't think this one's been out of hibernation. It might have been. Oh, that's a pretty red bone. My goodness. Yeah, this has been out of hibernation. This one probably got displayed, whoever had it before. Show side. I like how the bone, shows some white and stuff. I've always been a person that likes some what am I trying to say? Not exactly perfect in the coloration, it just to me it gives it character. Um let's do the whittlers now. Oh wow. That's beautiful. Woo-hoo. Cigar whittlers, I think is what they call these. Again, they don't put a name on the bottom. Oh yeah, I get it. Coy River Whittler. So it's neat when you read. Cool. Still horn, but a different looking. It's the same number, but that's how big of a difference the horn can be. So that's why sometimes I don't trade stuff off, because I might have two of the same number, but they look totally different. So trying to make room over here so I can stack more stuff. Let's do another. Let's do a lock back. This is supposed to be mother of pearl. This is a little 3.5-inch lock back, it looks like. Come on. There we go. See what I think it's 3.5 inch. That's what it looks like. 3 3/4 inch. This is also another little lock back. This one hasn't even been out yet. This one, let's see what it is, because they're going to get open there eventually. I told you all I was going to have fun and share. Ooh, that's pretty. That's oxhorn. That's pretty. Cool. Now, I will say this. A lot of frost cutlery knives, the bone gets really dry. I don't know if it's like stuff that got force dried or stuff like that. Another one I haven't looked at that got force dried, so it dries out the bone really, really, really bad. Or if it's just been sitting there a long while, because maybe the Chinese might put it, get the bone done like way ahead of time. I don't know, but I noticed like when I tried to burn that one, I took a real ugly burn. This is stag resin. They did a nice job, but it's definitely stag resin. That ain't stag. And if they say it is, they are lying. Stag bone resin. Why do they say stag bone resin? Just stag resin, Gotta get a drink. Oh, I just spilled. Okay. I'm not going to be allowed to bring beverages down here with me, because if I don't spill them on the floor, I spill them on myself. I'm special. Next ones. Let's do, these look like copper. Coy River Folding Hunter, they say. Oh, it's more like a copperhead to me, but what do I know? I just collect knives. Okay, I see now. Oh, no, that still looks like a copperhead to me. But who am I to argue? I'm not the manufacturer. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty one right there, both on the show and the pile side. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Man, a couple of these. That sure looks. Oh, that one's got cracked bone. That's a bummer. A couple of these look like they might be the same number. 556 oxhorn. 556 oxhorn. Yes, they are. So I might be trading off one of those, or giving away one of those. I won't give away the one that's cracked, or maybe I will. Sorry. Saddlehorn Trapper. I feel kind of guilty doing these videos like this, because I feel like you guys are just bored to death. Those of you that make it to the end, I appreciate it though, because doing these, I get to kill two birds with one stone. I get to make a video, and that makes me feel good because I'm accomplishing a goal there, and I get to work down here. Stag bone horn or resin.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I get to work down here, so that gets me closer to my goal of getting my hobby area cleaned up. Um, Next up, we'll do this one. First time out of its home. No, I don't want to go out. Oh, sorry. Just having fun. Having fun. You know, life is what you make it. That's one thing I have discovered. Life is what you make it. If you go out and look at the day as it's going to be crappy, guess what the day is going to be? Oh, that's a really nice looking Barlow. This is the stag resin again. It's a really nice looking Barlow. Neat. What will we do next? We'll do this one next. This looks like a Congress. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, like oxhorn handle. But what I was saying, if you decide the day is going to be crappy, guess what it's going to be? It's going to be crappy. Boy, that side looks a little rough right in there. But it's not rough. It's just a coloration. Yeah, just a standard Congress. Just the coloration of the bone. Oops, didn't realize I had another. Oh no, that's a peanut. Okay, so I'll stay there. We'll do this one here. This one here makes me go. Boom, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba. Oh, sorry. I think that's the only lady leg knife I own. Came in a lot. I do not buy them. I don't like them. I understand for advertisement and stuff. I just personally don't like them. So we're at peanuts now. Beautiful oxhorn again. Oh, come on. It is working better. Now it's mostly operator error. So no wonder it's not working right, because I'm the oh, that's a pretty red bone again on this peanut. That's pretty. We're almost done. Cool. This video is going to be about the same length as the other one. This one looks like it's never been freed from its domain. I think this might be another. Oh no, this is the stag bone resin. Good looking stuff though. Pile side, shell side. They do a pretty good job on it. You know, it's the minute you look at it, you know it's not real. But you know, they're not trying to allude to anything. Another little peanut. This is mother of pearl. Pretty. Ouch. Pretty little knife. This is a little toothpick, mother of pearl. Oh, did I just feel something move? Okay, no, it's my imagination. I thought something moved, like it's got a loose shield or something, but oh, it's just my imagination. My imagination's playing with me. Now, these are pretty cool. I have gotten a new love for this style of knife, and I wish I would have had it 2024 when it was Case's pattern. Static electricity. Case's pattern, because man, I really these are a little bit smaller, a little bit different style, but man, I tell you, those Case, I bought a couple of those, and man, they make me warm. Oh man, looks like this somebody's tried to glue that in back, maybe here, there. It's just my imagination. No, somebody has. That's sad. That's a good looking. Yeah, that's just a razor. That's not a single hand opening. I'll have to see if there's any way I can fix that. Don't know if there is. Hopefully not all of them are like that. This is a red bone. Yeah, somebody's been in all of these because they've been rewrapped. You know, you can tell because the paper's not nearly as nice. Yeah. Paper everywhere. Red bone. Good looking piece. Pile side. Good build quality. And last but not least, the deer stag resin bone. Deer resin stag bone. This one's never seen the light of day, it looks like. Somebody was really good at putting it back in its home. So, It's a nice little knife. I thought these were bigger, like the case single open razors. They're still nice little knives, but they're just not as big as I thought they were. But nice little knives. Well, got through the rest of that box with me. There's nothing left in it, thank goodness, because I am tired. I got to now put all these knives over on the other table where they're being sorted by brand. And I got, let's see, I got one, two, I got like 5 more boxes. I probably won't share those with you guys. It's got to be like watching paint dry, and I apologize about that. I was just trying to find a way to do this and be a little entertainment for you all, and I didn't have to just sit here and be bored just not sharing it. But I don't know. You all let me know if you want to see some of the other boxes. This, I believe, was the biggest box as far as most knives in it. Let me know. I'll show them if you guys want to, because I was starting to get my head back, and I need the views. But I do this for my people that are always going to be there and watch them. So if you make it to the end, let me know if I should do those other boxes. I appreciate it. Thanks for staying with me. I truly appreciate it. This one was longer than the first one. So if nothing else, it'll be 9 o'clock on the East Coast when this drops. So you catch it about 9:30. It'll put you to sleep by 10. Perfect. Live long, prosper, collect your own way.